you don't have money these days, it's truthfully so hard to do anything because everything costs so much money. Tomorrow I'm going to the zoo, and I haven't been to the zoo in a while, and I haven't bought a ticket for the zoo in a while. It's so expensive. It's so expensive. Everything has gotten so expensive. I remember when it used to be like 30 bucks, 20 bucks, something crazy. It's like $80 now. Huh? I don't know. Life is just expensive. It's so expensive to go do anything. I want to go to a coffee shop to go do some work. Okay, you're going to spend $6 on a tea because I don't drink coffee. You're going to spend $6 on a tea. Why would I do that when I have free tea? Will I get a pack of, 20 something tea bags for $3? Hot water free? No, it's just, life is so expensive to want to go do anything. It's just, it takes so much money. I'm this close literally to taking auto pay off of everything. Yep, auto pay off of everything. Yep, taking my money out my bank and closing that down and saying fuck it all. Because the reality of it is that no matter how much money you make, no matter how hard you make, no matter how hard you work, no matter what you do for money, it's still not enough.
I'm having an issue with how expensive things are getting. I went to Target to run errands before my trip, spent $100, and I'll show you guys what I got. Loops face mask, Metacube face mask, Sungboon face mask, 3 face masks, tanning lotion, keratin. This was a little pricey. Not really. It was like 25 bucks, but I still find that crazy for tanning lotion. Tylenol PM to knock me out of my flight. And last but not least, a mini setting spray. How much was all of that? $100.
Hey YouTube, lately it feels like everywhere you look online, people are talking about how exhausted they are, how expensive everything feels, and how they're struggling to keep up with normal life. In this video, we're going through different moments people have shared online, but instead of just looking at what they're saying, we're going to talk about why so many people feel like they're completely running out of energy. Because behind all this burnout is a bigger problem where everyday life is starting to feel heavier. Simple things start feeling more stressful, and a lot more people feel like they're constantly trying to catch up.
How are people holding up in this economy? Because the economy right now is bizarre. It's trash right now, garbage. I don't know if it's the dope, I don't know what it is, how there's not an uproar about this. Everyone's just taking it easy. And if they do have jobs, the jobs don't pay. How are you guys surviving on $7 an hour, $12 an hour, $11, and especially in the South? Let's not even talk about the cities. How are people getting by? The credit card rates must be through the roof. This is why I'm a huge supporter for Medicare for all, child care for all, raising the minimum wage. Forget raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour. It needs to be at least $25 an hour, except for small businesses. But those major corporations, you could pay at least $25 an hour. You can't say, oh, it's going to cause the economy to crash. But at the same time, prices and everything is going up. Wages remain stagnant. The federal minimum wage is still $7.25 an hour. I just don't understand why people don't cause an uproar about this or is upset or angry. I'm going to be honest. Everyone cannot be celebrities. Everyone can't be entrepreneurs. You need consumers, right? Is it gatekeeping? People don't want people in certain industries. They're keeping certain people out. Because I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking, I had to take a little break. And I'm just here thinking, what is really going on? People are suffering. People are working 2-3 jobs because they're minimum wage jobs. Life happens, people. I'm not judging no one out here in these streets. Life happens. Life happens. You could be up today and down tomorrow. I ain't judging no one, especially people who are trying to better their lives each and every day. Here, create more affordable housing. create government supermarkets to compete with the private supermarkets. It's all about competition, right? Make universities more affordable. If you don't want to give tuition free or college free, make universities more affordable. There's no way public universities should be charging six figures for an education.
One of the biggest things people have been talking about lately is feeling tired before they even really start their day. Not just needing a little extra sleep, but feeling mentally drained from constantly having something to worry about. A lot of people wake up already thinking about work, money, responsibilities, and everything they have to handle. That feeling can build up when life starts feeling like a never-ending list of things you have to get done. For many people, there's barely any time left where they feel like they can actually relax without thinking about what comes next. Even after finishing one problem, it could feel like another one immediately takes its place. That constant pressure can make normal days feel way more exhausting than they should be. And the crazy part is, a lot of people still feel guilty for being tired because they think they should just work harder. But being exhausted doesn't always mean someone's avoiding effort or not trying. Sometimes it comes from spending months or even years constantly pushing yourself without having much room to recover. People are trying to balance jobs, schools, bills, relationships, and personal goals all at the same time. When every part of life demands attention, it becomes harder to feel like you're actually in control of your own time. A lot of people aren't looking for an excuse to stop working, they just want life to stop feeling like a constant battle. That's why burnout has become such a relatable feeling for so many people right now. It comes from the feeling that you're always moving, but never really getting a chance to breathe. And when that happens for long enough, even simple everyday tasks can start feeling overwhelming. The hardest part is that the exhaustion can become so real that people forget what it feels like to actually feel rested. For a lot of people, the problem isn't just one bad day, it's the feeling that every day requires everything they have just to keep going.
We just gotta come to a realization that we can't do it all no more. We cannot do it all at one time no more. It ain't no such thing as a self-care day in this era. Nigga, you will spend $200-300 as soon as you walk out the door, nigga. Nigga, get your hair done, get your hair cut, fill up your fucking tank, go get an oil change. That's $400. You just bust down half a check. One day. You just spent half a check on what, 2-3 hours? Nigga, I wish I was getting paid that in 2-3 hours. Nigga, you just can't and not let you have to pay bills. Some not getting paid. Some not getting paid. You either gonna have to buy them groceries, then pay, you know what I'm saying, pay a little half on your car note, or just pay your rent, or you either gonna be homeless or you ain't gonna eat. You just simply can't do it all at one time, though. You just can't. It's not economically possible. Like I done filled up my tank, got my oil change. I spent $160 fucking dollars. Now if I rob a bank.
Is anyone else just so burnt out, they just don't give a fuck anymore? They're just, whatever little money they have, they're spending it. That coffee, they're getting it. That gas tank, they're filling it. They're filling the tank. That bill, they're paying part of it. They ain't paying all of it, they're paying a part of it. Let's see, what else? Groceries, I'm throwing shit in that cart, and I'm checking out some of it. I don't care anymore, I'm saying it. Or am I? Am I doing that? I don't know. Yeah. Just whatever. I don't care. I just don't care. That pair of joggers I want, I need-ish, kind of want it. I'm getting them. Cool t-shirt. It's under like $20. I'm gonna get it. I haven't bought a t-shirt for years. Truck blocking the road. I'm watching it. Oh, they finally got a chance to go. But yeah, I don't care anymore. Like, I'm never gonna be able to afford a house. I'm very rarely ever gonna be able to take a vacation. Maybe once every 10 years. 5 years if I'm lucky. I don't care. That little money I make, there's no point in saving it. I'm spending it. It just doesn't matter anymore. This economy, the way life is, everything, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna live life as happily as I can in the present moment. And I have no future, so why should I look toward a future? You dumb fuck. Sorry, traffic is terrible. Anyways, y'all have a great day. spend your money. There's no point saving it because you can't take it to your grave. Because that's what you'll end up with if you try to fucking buy a house in this economy. All right, y'all have a good day.
Another reason so many people feel burned out is because even normal parts of life are starting to feel stressful because of money. A lot of people aren't talking about huge luxury purchases or expensive vacations. They're talking about basic things they need to feel normal. Going grocery shopping, grabbing food with friends, buying something they need, or even doing something fun can turn into a decision they have to think twice about. That constant calculation can become exhausting because money is always on the back of someone's mind. When every purchase starts feeling like a choice between, do I want this and can I actually afford this? It changes the way people experience everyday life. A lot of people remember when small things felt easier, but now even simple plans can feel like they require extra planning. That pressure adds up because it's not just one expensive thing causing stress, it's everything slowly becoming more expensive at the same time. People start feeling like they're working hard but still have less freedom than they expected. And that can be frustrating, especially when someone is doing everything they are told to be doing. They go to work, they try to save money, they try to make reasonable choices, but they still feel like they're falling behind. The mental stress from that can be just as draining as the actual financial problem. It becomes harder to enjoy little things when you're constantly thinking about the cost afterwards. Even taking a break or treating yourself can come with the feeling that you shouldn't be spending money on. Over time, that creates a situation where people feel like they're always sacrificing something. They sacrifice fun, comfort, time, or experiences because they want to stay financially safe. And when people feel like they can't enjoy the present while also worrying about the future, burnout starts to become unavoidable. Money problems aren't only about numbers on a screen, they affect how people live their daily lives and how much freedom they feel like they have. For many people, the exhausting part is feeling like there's no easy way to catch up because every step forward comes with another challenge.
You have to pay the deposit for the apartment. Okay. Then you got to get insurance on the apartment. I mean, duh. Okay, cool. Then you got to pay for parking at said apartment. I thought that came with it, but all right. Then you got to pay for trash at the apartment. Hold on now. Then you got to pay for the community fee to live at the apartment. Y'all about to piss me off.
The biggest feeling behind all this is that a lot of people feel like they're surviving instead of actually living. They're not just worried about one bill or one stressful week, they're worried about whether this is what life is actually going to be like forever. A lot of people grow up hearing that if you work hard and make smart decisions, you'll eventually reach a comfortable place. But now, many people are starting to question what that path even looks like anymore. They see how much effort people put in just to maintain the same lifestyle they already have. That can create a real frustrating feeling when someone is doing everything they can, but still feel like they're stuck in the same place. It becomes difficult to stay motivated when the reward for working harder doesn't feel as noticeable as it used to. For younger people especially, watching adults struggle can make the future feel uncertain because the problems don't seem temporary. People start wondering how they're supposed to build a life, save money, or reach their goals with so much energy is spent just keeping up. That feeling of being stuck is what makes burnout hit so much hard because it's not just being about tired today, it's about feeling like the same pressure will be here tomorrow, next month, and even years from now. When people constantly feel behind, it can change the way they look at their future. Instead of being excited about what they can accomplish, they start focusing on what can go wrong. And that's a heavy mindset to carry while trying to live a normal life. The reason so many people relate to this feeling is because they're not just asking for an easy life, they're asking for a life where effort actually feels meaningful. A lot of people are tired of constantly having to choose between what they need now and what they hope to have later. Because after a while, always preparing for the future can make people feel like they never get to enjoy the present. And when enough people start feeling that way, it shows that burnout is becoming a more and more common factor than just individual stress. It's about how people are experiencing everyday life. For many Americans, the hardest part isn't simply being busy or having responsibilities, it's feeling like the finish line keeps moving further and further away no matter how hard we try to reach it. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace out.